Jeff from Rugged. It's a cold one out here today, yeah, so we're gonna see how long our coolers here can keep beer warm. We're in the middle of what they call a cooler vortex here, where in Wisconsin we just basically call it winter. We measure the amount of snow by how deep a tip-up goes. I take a tip-up here or three, and I jam it in the snow. And that's over a tip-up deep. That's a lot of snow. Well, we always figure if you're gonna drink some beer, you gotta hydrate. So we put in 5 gallons of water. Oh, shit. I've been looking for that, my beaver dam. And then we put in 1 small water, because you always need a little bit if you're not feeling like you can lift that one. And 1 can of beer. Cheap beer, because we don't like to waste good beer if it does freeze. And then we got the Rugged here with the mitten approved latches. Mitten approved. Same deal. Water, water, and cheap beer. Moving on to the Arctic. More water. Oh, at Houston we have a problem. This beer already exploded on us. It's hard to drink because it's always just foaming like this. It just never stops. And then we got this one. More water, more beer, and more water. I know what some of you might be thinking. I bet that beer's already frozen and they're cheaters. We're not cheaters. I got this. I got it from our chocolate Labrador retriever. This beer is registering 36 degrees-ish. The snow, however, is -16. So our beers are not frozen. Yeah, I brought back an extra beer, because we lost one in the Arctic. So I brought us back a warm one. I think our laboratory retriever thing is frozen. We're gonna put this in here and you're just gonna have to trust us, eh? And we're gonna come back and check on them, and I would like to wager all of these will be frozen as shit in the morning. Because tonight it is supposed to be like -17. All of these might be frozen, including the Rugged, but that's the way the beer bounces. And hey, I gotta say, today it's a little colder than yesterday's. Right now, the current temp is about 15 degrees below zero. It's so cold I had to buckle my chin strap, eh? Last night we got down into the low 20s below, like 25 below zero. So we're anxious to see what happened in these coolers. We're gonna see if we got ice or no ice, because what's important right now is keeping beer warm. Oh, Mr. Igloo. That one is partially frozen, gotta say, eh? Little baby water. Got a little bit of water left in it, pretty much frozen. The beer is squishy, so I'm guessing not frozen. The Igloo is performing pretty well for how cheap it is, just gonna say. Rugged. Mitten-friendly latches. Oh, check it out. Check it out there, yeah, hey. That'd be all water. And even the little guy, no freezing there. Arctic. Still water. Little guy is still water too. Beer feels good. Hey there, Mr. Yeti. He looks good too. Still water. Still water here. And we got a squishy beer. Oh, wait a minute, eh? When I put this down, it froze. It was water, but now it's icy. I wonder if maybe the other ones did that too, because you know what? We don't want to be cheaters. Only Tom Brady's a cheater. We're not a cheater. And this one is frozen now too. The jiggle action causes freezing. I'm gonna double check the Rugged too, eh? Oh, not ours. The Rugged is still looking good. You guys are probably all thinking cheaters, but heck no. But we'll come back and check on these puppies later on. It's going to be cold all day because it's winter, you know, and that's the way it is. Good day, eh? Hey there, Jeff from Rugged again. Spring has sprung, only -9 today. Although last night, I gotta say, it got down to -31. Not even making that up. First things first, that was done a few days ago. Oh, I honestly don't even know what to say. I'm quite surprised that this here is not frozen. I mean, this is frozen hard. This beer actually feels like I could drink it. I'm not quite sure. But, oh, there, I shook it and it did freeze. The water just froze when I shook it. Oh, cripes. But that was not frozen just a few seconds ago. It's very much like when we had the bottles. This one is, I can't tell. This one is frozen solid. Yes, frozen solid like a rock. Oh, cripes. Well, I'm quite surprised. Once again, I feel like everyone thinks that we're probably making these things up. I can't believe we continue to win every time. There's a little bit of water here in the Yeti. Oh yeah, see, you can see the water moving. Now I really want to look a little closer here. You can see a little bit of water moving there. And then this one was all water when I opened it, and then I moved it and it froze. So we're frozen now too, but we froze right at the last minute. These 5 gallons of water were in these coolers for 2 days in a polar vortex, eh? They all survived pretty good, but I gotta see once again, the rugged stood up to the test. Let's celebrate, eh? Here's to good, friends. And that beer isn't even frozen because it's not overflowing, eh? He's frozen. That's a shame. Anyway, to the polar vortex. I'm not quite sure what accent I'm using right now, but it's not really from Wisconsin, okay?